Let's see if everything looks like it's supposed to be. We got the pod track is moving up and down. Do I see Streamlabs moving side to side? I do. OBS Streamlabs moving side to side. 6 o'clock Los Angeles time. Welcome to the Gen X Talks program. Is it live stream? Is it a podcast? I don't know what it is. It's not pre-recorded. We're doing it live. And it's a Gen X Talks. It's common sense. You present stuff to me, and I tell you, bam, you're full of shit. Bam, that looks good. Bam, no fucking way. Well, we just look at things through the lens of common sense. That's what we all do. We drink, we tell stories. I'm going to lie. I'm going to drink and tell lies tonight. You're going to drink and believe my lies. If you're not drinking, you're not doing your part. It's a very symbiotic relationship. We have to get along. Good. Glad you're coming along with me because strange things are afoot at the Circle K, my fine feathered friends, and it is now 6:01 Los Angeles time. Doesn't that sound better? It sounds professional. Los Angeles time. I'm not in Los Angeles. You could be in Washington. You could be in Seattle, and you're still in the same time zone as Los Angeles. Los Angeles time. Yeah, but I'm 300 miles off the coast of South America. Los Angeles time. It doesn't matter. All right, so we got to start off the same way every time. We got to do something. We do something. And I'm not drinking whiskey tonight. The next show is going to be the big whiskey drinking. But look at that right there. The Sun Valley Fox raising his bottom of the glass nation because we are the bottom of the glass nation. We are Generation X. We are Gen X Talks. We are the bottom of the glass nation. The truth is at the bottom of the glass. I don't want to drink, but I want the truth, and the truth is at the bottom of the glass. So we're the bottom glass nation. That is a BOTGN official shot glass. He has his. Do you have yours? Good moderators are standing by to take your orders. That's not true. They're just going to put up a link where you can get one if you want one. That is a $1.2 million view looking out at the mountains around South Lake Tahoe. Let's all raise a glass and kick this pig. I'm going to raise a can because that's all I got. You don't know. I'm saying doesn't it look like I could be smoking out of this? Yeah, cut out a can with a straw under the bleachers in some junior highs. You don't know. It's possible. Just drink and shut up.
Hey, Gen X Moms here. Hi, everyone. Danny H. has a message for you.
Oh, Danny H. got him. Oh, thank God Danny's got a message.
Audio 5x5. Mercy sakes, blowing out my windows. LOL.
Well, good Lord. I just thought, what would I do without Danny H. and then starting the morning show off correctly? Let's go. Anything else between the sheets? Are there any birthdays?
No, there is not.
Nobody was born today.
Well, I'm sure there was somebody born today.
Do you realize that none of you out there in radio and TV land have a birthday today? None of your parents had sex 9 months ago. Yeah, let that sink in. That's a good thought. There we go.
Okay.
Gen X Mom, did you know what I did today for the stream at the beginning? I put up the Smokey Bear thing, and it says only you can prevent stupid people from reproducing.
Yeah,
don't have sex with stupid people. But the title, on all the platforms on the title I typed in, I said, don't have sex with that person. You know who I'm talking about. So most people are going to blow that off and not care, but there'll be some girl out there who goes, oh, I was thinking about having sex with Bobby tonight. This is a sign from God. I'm not supposed to. And Bobby's going to be pissed.
He is. Insurmountable Cali Cat on YouTube is saying, hello, handsome.
Oh, Cali Cat gave my first handsome of the night. Once we get 4 handsomes, we can continue. And not a moment sooner.
Also, one more. Gorilla's Censored Thoughts.
Gorilla Censored Thoughts. Where is he from?
On YouTube. He's a member for 1 month. Says, what advice would you give to those who want to start streaming or just started? P.S. Thank you to whoever donated the membership.
Yeah, well, tonight is like an open line Friday. If you guys remember those days, you guys can ask any question you want. We'll answer it honestly. We are pretty much an open book around here. You have to find, first of all, whatever you do for streaming and podcasting, I've learned in this business from people way smarter than me. And I mean, there's a lot of people out there doing it better with bigger audiences and be consistent. If you're going to do Monday nights at 4:30, you be on Monday nights at 4:30. That's one thing, is you be consistent. Then the next thing is you be attractive. And I don't mean physically. I mean your topics, if you're going to do a routine, if you're going to play a banjo while you're riding around a unicycle and a bear dressed in a pink tutu chases you, then you got to do it every night and make it funny. If you're just going to do a free-for-all, then do a free. But whatever you do, be consistent, and you have to be attractive to the audience. You have to be entertaining. Now, not all of you can be this handsome, all right? I don't want you to be discouraged. Not all of you can look this good.
Whoa.
Okay?
Speak for yourself.
So you can't all look this good all the time. So don't set standards that you can't achieve. What do you want?
What am I, like chopped liver?
No, you look great. But I'm just saying, it's, I wake up this way.
So do I.
It's hard.
I roll out of bed and it's just like this.
I'm just telling people to ease their standards. I'm trying to be honest here. I'm trying to help you because let's face it, some of you are really ugly. Don't disagree. Go look in the mirror. You know who I'm talking about.
Wow.
But you have to have something that the people want to come back for. Even if you're just doing an audio program, you want to have something that people that want to come back next week and see what's going on. So, that's one of the things is they don't know when we're going to get banned. People show up waiting for us to get kicked off a platform. He's going to say something tonight, man. He's going to drink and he's going to get kicked off and I'm going to be there when it happens. Sometimes that's all people are showing up for. We're like a NASCAR race. It's fun to watch all the flashy colors and lights go round and round and round, but you're really waiting for the crash. So that's what you're really waiting for. All right. Where are we? Anything else in there between the sheets?
Let me go see. Kel Riken is checking in on YouTube at 21 months there. Chef John's wife in YouTube is saying, hey, handsome general.
That's two.
Didn't even get it out.
Two handsomes, but she's white. Her name is not green in YouTube.
I can't help her with that.
In green, her name in YouTube is why she is not a member.
Maybe somebody will gift it because Star Roberts gifted 5 memberships on YouTube tonight.
He's back?
He is there.
Good Lord.
And DJ is over watching us on TikTok and gave us 1 chili pepper.
Thank you, my man.
You must be hot tonight.
Hot, got chili pepper hot. Well, we did do the hot sauce video today that the kid was teasing me about.
I know. I kind of helped with that one. I told him to go look at you.
Yeah, I know that. I was like,
you were struggling.
Go run in the get your camera and run in there really quick. Dad's struggling with the hot sauce. Thank you for that. Was I going to ask you? Oh, just so you guys know what's going on, is that on all the platforms we have moderators, on TikTok, on X, on Rumble, everybody's out there. And you need to learn who your moderators are on both Facebook pages. It's Sammy Joe. You look for her name. Trippy Pineapple is on YouTube. I think Trippy's running.
He's on TikTok.
He's running TikTok. Tonight. But you have moderators, and what those moderators do, if you say something clever, you have a question, you have something important, they copy and paste it, and they put it into Google Sheets. And so all of them go into Google Sheets. Guess who's reading the Google Sheets? My wife, Gen X Mom, the Queen, Her Majesty. To my left, your right, is where she's at, and she's reading the sheets. So it says exactly where you want your woman in between the sheets.
The tip jar is missing.
Not always read. Oh my God, a tip jar.
Also, I think the Sun Valley Fox, for everyone that doesn't know, is my brother. I think he's ready to poke the bear tonight.
Why the fuck is he why can't he just sit back? I told his wife to over-medicate him and get him to just sit fucking still. It's
not helping. He texted me tonight.
Great.
Do you want to know what he says or no?
Let's get it out in the open. Let's start right now.
All right, here it is. Hi, sis. He's talking to me.
That's you.
He's talking to me. He goes, should I make the general mad at me? Question mark. He says, how many handsomes should I get? Sorry, love you.
He's not going to get any hand. No one's going to call the Sun Valley Fox handsome. It's just it's an oxymoron. It's like military intelligence, Christian militia, old, wrinkly, leather-skinned Sun Valley Fox, and handsome. There's just two things that don't go together.
I don't know.
It's like tricycles and margaritas.
Sahara H is saying Mama X is looking beautiful tonight.
Easy.
Thank you, Sahara.
Easy. There's only one Hefe around here now. You just be easy on the compliments there.
On YouTube, Shadows Grow Longer.
Yeah.
Is saying, good evening, handsome general.
There we go.
Mama X is way cuter, though.
Now, here you go. Just what a backhanded compliment that was.
And Montana Mama is saying, hey, handsome general.
I got my 4 handsomes. We can now begin the program.
Jaden Pete, this is new on TikTok.
Yeah.
It says GOAT, GOAT ×1. That is a gift that they're giving you. Jaden Pete is giving you a goat.
Appropriately so.
Oh, well, don't let it go to your head.
Thank you very much, TikTok. Hey, if you guys, listen, anybody on TikTok right now, do me a favor. If you want, because we're shadow banned, you want to fuck with the TikTok algorithm, you want to do something to help us out, hit the like button as fast as you can. Everybody on TikTok right now, like, just as fast as you can for like 35, 40 seconds and watch the numbers grow. Do it really. Just do it right. Everyone will join in because that's how their algorithm works.
Oh, I remember those days.
So yeah,
when we first started doing that.
People are going to show up right now from TikTok, going, "Okay, I was brought in here. What are we doing?" Well, I'm telling you right now. Let's do a reintroduction for all of you on TikTok that are just joining. Let me just tell you what's going on. It is the Gen X Talks podcast. We are Generation X. We are Gen X. We are Gen X Talks. Everything we approach around here is common sense. We're going to show you all kinds of pictures and tell you right, wrong, up, down, left, right, yin or yang, back or forward. That's what we do. And the more we drink, the more lies we're going to tell. The more you drink, the more you're going to believe and understand the lies. Do you see how this goes? A very symbiotic relationship around here, and don't think that it's not. My wife is to my left, you're right between the sheets. She's reading the comments. There's comments on YouTube, on TikTok, on Rumble. They're coming in. You just got to say something. Now, do you want me to go through? I got some stuff to show, and then we can come back to the questions. You want to let everybody ask some questions and get ahead on the sheets? And I
just have one right now. Let's just do this one.
Go ahead. Let's go.
It's from your buddy, Danny H.
Come on, hit me.
He paid $5 on YouTube.
All right.
He says, what are the 9 scariest words a person can hear, and who originally said them?
Okay, now see, my first thought was they were the George Carlin's 7 words you can't say on TV.
Okay.
And that's not that. 9 scariest words, and who said, okay, it was a...
You gotta count.
Well, I'm thinking, is it the one from your mother? Is get your fucking ass in the house right now? That's 9. Is that it? Is that the 9? Danny, is that the one?
No, it's not.
Well, I don't know.
People answered after him.
Well, what the fuck? What are the 9? I don't know. I can't see
I'm from the government.
Oh, and I'm here to help. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah, good going.
If you count the contraction as I'm. If you say I am, it's 10. That's what threw me off. See, I speak correctly, Nanny H.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't speak in contractions, buddy. So I was thinking clearly that was a 10 word phrase. You know, if you want to speak
my goodness.
I didn't know we're counting contractions here, buddy. I already got this. Still, get your fucking ass in the house. That's a pretty good one. And Ronald Reagan said it first. That's who I remember saying Danny H's phrase. All right. Can we get on with the goddamn show right now?
Sahara H.
God damn it. Okay, go.
Sahara H. The Sun Valley Fox is saying, thank you for the super handsome. What do you think, General?
You can't.
I love poking the bear.
I've already told
Thanks,
you,
brother.
There is no fucking way there's any super handsome. No, you can't. That's like finding an old saddle that's been sitting out in the desert for 85 years through the rain and the wind and the storm and the sun. Turtles have been fucking it as they walk by, and you look it off and you dust it off and go, look at this handsome saddle. No. No.
My brother is getting under your skin.
No shit. I'm moving on. I'm not even waiting. I'm not having you do the one more thing.
Take much.
One more thing. All right. Got some stuff here. For those of you that did not get notified about the show on TikTok or anywhere else, join Patreon. It's $1. We send you an email. That's all. Plus, there's years and years, of behind the scenes stuff. 4 years. Not for public consumption stuff on Patreon. You get to see that stuff as it comes up all the time. Plus, you get an email when we're doing stuff. All of the $5 members, you know what they got today? They got a little treat, and you didn't even know.
What'd you do?
Remember when you came in and you were arguing with me about your mammogram?
Yeah, what
And I was telling you I could do the mammogram. We don't need to spend the money on the mammogram.
You did not.
And you came and you put your shirt over my head and you were choking me. Well, there's a security camera in here. Yeah, the $5 members got to see that. It's posted there. All right. A couple things to think about, too. If you guys play Wordle, join us on Wordle. Moderators can post a link. We play on Discord. Once a day, you just post what you did, a little comment on there. It doesn't cost anything. We all play together, and you can see how well you do against each other or against me.
We're buffering
I'm
a little
solid.
bit, just so you know.
6 out of 6 every day. I get 6 out of 6 on Wordle every fucking day. Home run. Yeah. I'm not down low like you guys. 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6. No. 6 out of 6, buddy. All right. What else was there? There's something else. We did get a little surprise today in the mail. Went to our P.O. box, and from Ronnie out there in eastern side of Texas, we got some peach jerky. Good stuff. Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate you, buddy. Okay. Before we go, I had a couple things to ask. These were things everyone knows on the internet. There's all the social media sites, especially Facebook. They've got nostalgia pages, and we've all seen every picture of everything nostalgia. There's a couple that came across today that I recognize that I want to be clear on some things, because you guys always ask, how do these nostalgia posts, relate to you? The Evel Knievel stunt cycle, yes, I had one. The original Big Wheel, yes, I had one. Some stuff I did, and I'll tell you, this one was a little weird. And I had to think about it. These are those, do you call them plush headboards? They're buttons, the pressed plush button. These were in the 70s, so I was like 10 years old. I don't want you to think there's a little freaky porno stuff going on with, no. It was no John Holmes action when I was 10. But these things, in my recollection, rich people had these. I don't remember how. I remember seeing like family, like some. I think my uncle had one. My friend down the street, his parents. You kind of go by the hallway, the doors open, you kind of glance in. But I never saw. None of my family had one except maybe my uncle. Nobody. I think these were for rich people. If you got a cushioned headboard. Do you know what I'm talking about, though, Jules?
I've never seen one of those in my life.
Really? You've never even seen one? Yeah, they had two wooden legs, and you just pulled your bed away from the wall, you set it back there, and you slid your bed back up. That's all it was. I saw it in a lot of movies that were based in the 60s and 70s, but there was another one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I submit to you, every house that I ever visited from 8 years old till 15, it somewhere had one of these. They started out in the living room, then they always went to the den next to the lazy boy. Every house had one of these, this magazine rack. And this one, not even a variation. It's like they only made these, it seemed like, in my neighborhood. In Southern California, everybody had these. What was funny is that as a kid, you barely notice them growing up because everybody's got one in the year 10, 11, 12, 13, all the way through the 70s. By the time the 80s hit, these were in every yard sale in America for $1.
I love those magazine rack, but just so you know, we're really pixelating.
We are?
Yeah, it's buffering, and then it's really pixelated. Now it's clear. It's kind of going in and out, just so you know.
Huh. Well, I don't know that I can shut anything else down. We're running it a decent percentage here.
Okay, well,
I'm looking around. I can't really...
And staff is letting us know that it is, too, just so you know, all over.
We could try to restart the stream real quick. Would everybody want to do that?
I don't know if they want to do that.
You want to restart? I can just restart the whole thing. It takes about 4 minutes to restart it, but I could do it.
Nope, not cleared up.
Okay.
That's kind of weird. I think we're just going to roll with it unless it gets really, really bad, I guess.
So anyway.
People can hear it.
These things, like I said, just ended up in yard sales. By the 90s, they were giving them away. And it was funny to see them like that because they're by the hundreds of thousands. All right. Headboards. This is the other one. Everybody talks about linoleum and the colors, the avocado, the mustard. Just so you know, that one on top, I think linoleum, when it came out in the 70s, not only was it new, it must have been really fucking cheap. Because got linoleum. It didn't matter if you were rich, middle class, you were poor, every house got linoleum. So there was either financing available or it was really inexpensive to put linoleum down because everybody in my neighborhood got it. Didn't matter what economic status you were. Just so you be clear, the one on top is the one we had in our house, but yellows and greens, bright yellows and bright greens, but it was that exact pattern. It was kind of haunting when I saw it, just so you know.
Is your fan on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still complaining about the pixelating? You don't want me to start over, but you're going to bitch about it the whole time.
Nobody wants you to start over. I'm looking at what they're saying. I'm just letting you know.
Are we pixelating on TikTok? Somebody talk about TikTok. Trippy Pineapple's moderating on TikTok. Is TikTok pixelating too? Because if it is, we want to know. But if it's not, I want to know that too. Because we can reset.
Okay, stand by.
Sammy Joe, are we pixelating on both Facebook pages? Sammy Joe.
No, Trippy is covering for her right now. She's just getting in. Seems okay right now, Trippy says.
Where is he saying that from?
He's saying it from Facebook and YouTube and TikTok.
All right, the next time you raise an eyebrow, I'm shutting it off without asking.
Okay, fine, I'm not going
to. I doubt it. You can't keep your big mouth shut to save your fucking life. You'll bitch. You can't help it. You'll say something about...
You know what? Watch it.
Or
you,
what?
me,
or what?
outside
I'll take
right
you
now.
outside right now. You want to go outside?
Oh, let me make him mad.
I will knock your
The
dick in the
Sun Valley
dirt.
Fox, Kristen Hartman, he saw your message and said that she's suggesting a Sun Valley Fox union, and the Sun Valley Fox has named his vice president.
You guys can't. You guys can't develop a shadow government while I'm talking. I'm running the show right here. You can't develop a shadow. It's illegal, immoral, and fattening, and none of you can do that. So knock that shit off right now.
Kristen Hartman is now the Sun Valley Fox's VP.
Okay, I'm pissed. All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So here's another one from the 70s. I think we all know this one. The reason I bring it up, hold on, is the family games from the 70s was Monopoly, Clue, Risk, and I think we all played that. But see that other one right there? What the fuck is Careers? And I zoomed in on it. No. I'm asking. It's a legitimate question. That's not that one.
I just got rid of that game.
Shit, I can't find it. I had it. I zoomed in on it and everything, and I had it.
I had
there
that
it is,
game.
right here. What is Careers?
I just had that game.
What do you mean you just got rid of it?
Because it was my game from at my mom's house, but there were pieces missing and I got rid of it.
I have never seen that game in real life. I didn't even know that was a game. It's listed as the top 4 family games in the 70s. Was it replaced by Life afterwards? Is that what happened?
I don't know. I don't know if it had any connection to it or not.
Well, I've never seen Careers in my whole life. I didn't even know that was a thing. And now I find out we had one here at the house. I never saw that one either. I didn't know.
It was here a whole month sitting out there in the living room.
Sweetheart, there was 95 games in the living room. You had stacks and stacks 6 feet high. I'm not lying. You still probably have stacks out there. It's a ton of stuff. All right. So just so you guys know, we changed something up a little bit. Instead of the 2-minute drills, you guys remember the old 2-minute drills we did that usually went about 4 minutes or 2 minutes? They used to be called Gen X Talks Slices. Then they went to 2-minute drills. Then they went to 2-minute drills that were 4 minutes long. We tried one. It was a rant, no editing rant. And we went on about the deep state. And so we sent that out to one of those Pakistani kids who adds some graphics to it for like $50.
Wow, that was racist.
I can't say Pakistani kids. He is a Pakistani kid.
Okay.
We paid him $50. He put some graphics in there. He sent it back to us. Looked pretty good. So we put some stuff together on it. And it drops tomorrow at 10 a.m. right in the middle of church. So have your headphone on and get your headphones in, get your earbuds in, and then you can listen to it in the middle of church tomorrow. Yeah, it's 8 minutes long. We'll see how it does. We're letting you guys know it's out there. Doom, da doom, doom, da doom, doom, doom. All right, let's go back to you because I don't really want to go to my redneck option.
Redneck option.
Yeah, I'm leaving the redneck option off the table for right now. All right, go ahead. Question and answer time. You get 30 minutes. Ask anything you want. We'll answer. If you're too stupid to ask, just sit there with your thumb up your butt and watch.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go.
Joey Uquerde, member for 34
Kid
months.
brother Joey.
On YouTube. Well, it says 34. It's actually 36. 3 years.
Sorry, dude. You didn't get your green 3 because it says 34.
It has been a pleasure being a part of this group. Still hanging out on the bus, just watching from the sidelines. Look forward to many, many more years.
Did anybody get their green 3?
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm looking. I got 1s and 2s. Blue.
Trippy would know.
We got big red ones. We got blue 2s. I don't see a green 3. Not yet.
Sean MacArthur is checking in on Facebook. Hello, everybody on the Facebook world. Here's 200 stars for the happy couple from the Happy Jamaican.
Thank you very much. Happy Jamaicans checking in from Facebook. Appreciate you.
Jeremy Underhill gifted 5 memberships on YouTube tonight.
Far out, Jeremy. Good job.
DJ sent another heart on TikTok. Thank you so much, DJ, and welcome everybody over on TikTok.
He must be streaming okay, not pixelated. He didn't send a pixelated heart. If DJ over on TikTok was getting a pixelated stream, he would have paid us with a pixelated heart, and he did not. It's logic.
I'm just not telling you anymore.
It's logic. Okay.
I'm not telling you anymore.
All right, go.
No, that's it. I'm done.
No, this is where remember you guys said, don't plan, don't show prep. We have stuff in the sheets. We'll carry you.
All right, Dr. Shadowlight, $1.
And I said,
from Rumble.
Then let's ask questions, and we're ready. Good your plan is.
Shut your pie hole.
Yeah, you and staff are wrong, aren't you?
Shut your pie hole.
Okay, go ahead.
Dr. Shadowlight, $1 on Rumble. The Banana Sauce Union would like to welcome the Sun Valley Fox and his appointed representatives to the bottom of the Glass Nation.
Oh, my God. My God. It's just... This nightmare is just getting worse. It's not even getting smaller. It's getting worse.
Really?
First, there's the Banana Sauce Union, who is our arch nemesis. Now we're developing a shadow government under the leadership of a dinosaur that can't see without 16 pairs of glasses and can't walk down his own hallway without 4 pumps of Geritol in the morning. His dinner time and his bedtime are so close together, he might as well take a TV tray to the bed with him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Let's go.
Danny H., $5, putting forth the motion. Can we form the Order of the Purple Twinkie?
You guys are going to make me shit a purple Twinkie if this keeps going. Is there any, let's see, tonight is Open Line Friday. You can ask questions. Is there anything for Open Line Friday?
Kel Riken, General, with all your many connections, do you know anyone that can help a guy get his spice blend on the market?
No, I really don't. No, you know what? There's a whole room in Discord for self-promotion. Try that room.
Johnny O on Facebook, General, how is it our queen looks 15 years younger than you?
I have an answer for that. I'll share it with you, but I'm only going to share it once. Look closely. Look closely right here.
I'm trying to see.
It's not the years. It's the miles. Don't you forget that. Rode hard and put away wet. One too many times. There's your answer. All right.
Chef John gifted 1 membership on YouTube tonight. That's happening.
Wow, Chef John, way to hit a single. Way to knock one down the first base line and hit a single.
Jeff on YouTube says, don't know, General. My money's on Gen X mom winning the arguments. Just saying.
Is it 7 o'clock yet? Because it can't get here soon enough.
You said Open Line Friday.
I know, so I'm waiting for questions. Saturday. I'm waiting for people to talk about stuff.
It's got to be a question. They can't just make a comment.
Well, no, you can make a comment, but then I got to sit here and listen to it. If we're just going to do comments, shouldn't the commentator be commentating?
Well, you can commentate on the comments.
Well, those would be called rebuttals and replies, dear. Try to get your terminology straight.
Sweets
you can't
is checking
argue
in
with
tonight.
the trained broadcast professional.
Sweets is checking in tonight with her big blue 2.
Looking for that big green 3 from somebody.
The Sun Valley Fox is chanting, Union, babe. Union, babe.
Okay, I need to log into T-Mobile and block his phone number. That's the only thing we can do.
Sounds like we're getting some rambunctious Saturday night.
Yeah, he's getting a little frisky up there. His heart rate's coming up. His doctor's going to have the life alert go off.
We got picket lines going off. Insurmountable Cali Cat on YouTube gifted 1 Gen X Talks membership. Anybody on Facebook, TikTok, got a question? Are you new here?
X. You're supposed to be reading comments on X.
Christopher Sevick, any news on the cook-off yet?
No. Christine Matlock is actually having her birthday party tonight. We had few conversations tonight celebrating her birthday, and she promised me that if things got drunky and nudie, that she send me some pictures. And tomorrow, after she wakes up from her hangover, yes, we're going to figure out some times and dates for doing the cook-off up there in Reno. That's going to be a big event. That'll be a lot of fun.
Let's see what we got here. David Queenan asks, why in the hell didn't you folks leave California in the 90s?
We had relatives here. Kids were in school. We were still working, and we had a business. It was just tough. Kind of tough to pick up 8 kids in the 90s, or no, we didn't have 8 then, but kind of tough to pick up a bunch of kids in the 90s and just move. Not easy. And then by the time we got ready to move, we had relatives that were passing away, and we settled in the Central California area so we could kind of be in between 3 of them. Eventually, all 3 relatives did pass away. And by that time, we had 4 kids in high school. Didn't want to rip them out of high school. Just last year, Briggs graduated high school, and we've been like, okay, now we feel comfortable that we can move on. It's one of those things with kids. It's not and plus, I love California. And
it wasn't bad where we lived. We love where we live. Yeah, we don't live in the big city.
No, and I'm telling you, I love California. And if you have never watched the sun set into the Pacific Ocean, if you've never taken a motorcycle up Highway 1, or how about wake up one early morning when the sun's coming up and the sky's all purple in the desert. One of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I personally think that when God created planet Earth, he knelt down and kissed Yosemite Valley. So I love California. I just don't like what the politicians have done to it. They've ruined my state, but I love my state. But now it's time. It's time to move on to a new adventure, and the kids are grown and do something else. So now we're leaving. I hope that answers your condescending question correctly.
All right, DJ is asking a question over on TikTok. DJ, probably the same one that's gifting us. What do you think of Doge? Think about Doge.
It's kind of funny when you talk about Doge. It's like as an old guy, I've had 57 laps around the sun, and I'm telling you that it doesn't matter if you're what side of the aisle you're on. We've all, for the last 30 or 40 years, we always get pissed off. God damn it. They're spending $7 million on a Volkswagen Bug, and they're spending $30,000 on a hairbrush and $10,000 on a lunch. And then we know everything's overpriced. We know money's getting shady and going places. Every year of my life, since I was a kid, everybody says, someone needs to go in there and find out what's going on. Someone needs to take a stick to that place and clean up all the corruption. We've always said that. Every one of us has said, I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican, didn't matter. Everyone has always said that our whole lives. And now somebody's looking into it to see what's going on. And we're finding, here's a simple one, we're finding corruption. We're finding the shit out. Why isn't that a good thing? There's nothing wrong with looking and finding out what's going on. And then he turns it over to the president, and the administration decides what to do. How can you be mad at a dude exposing that shit? It seems to me there's just Generation X common sense. If you're pissed that people are looking, you're part of the problem. Okay, you can argue what they do with that information later, how they behave with what they cut off and what they do later, but you can't be pissed for exposing it. If you're mad about him exposing, you're part of the fucking problem, and you are. The other thing is, if you do draw that line down the middle, it's funny how the better our country does, the more we find out these things to make these corrections to better all of us. It seems like the liberals scream even louder. Isn't that weird that the better we do as a country, the more angry they get? You think they'd be, you want an honest response from that? It didn't matter. Liberals and conservatives should say, wow, what a bunch of corruption. This is bullshit. Let's correct it, then they can come in and say, listen, we don't really like you having access to that information. We don't like you having access to people's private things. You're doing a good job. This is a great thing. That's the main thing. America going for this is a good thing. But hey, we need to figure out something for the personal. But that's not what they're doing. They're just coming out screaming all these things of he's doing this, he's doing that, he's looking here, and they're not even focused on the main point is that it's better. You can come in and say you're doing a great job, Elon, but hey, we do have an issue with how you're going about it, the personal stuff. You could say that, but they don't. So just pointing that out. What else? All
right, Jeff over on YouTube. Okay, how long has the general been retired? How long has it been now?
2017.
Yeah, I think that's when you closed
2017 or 2018. It closed up the shop, started renting out.
We're going
buildings.
on 8 years.
Yeah, but it's you just trade one full-time job for another. If I was in better shape, I got fat. This fat guy right here has not been fat my whole life. This is relatively new for me. Like in the last 4 or 5 years, I've gained weight to this, but 4 or 5 years ago, it was not this big. I get out there and whoop your ass, and I get out there and work on cars till 2 a.m. Being this size is pretty new, and it's not easy on me. If I get back to my fighting weight, I wouldn't say that I'd go back to work, but I would definitely get back into business of doing something and making some money. So, yeah.
All right. Kristen Hartman, General, what are your thoughts on Beyonce's country Grammy? I have thoughts, LOL.
I don't know anything about it. I guess she tried. Did she make a country album and nobody liked it? Or
True.
She made a country album and people bought it, but nobody wanted her to. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
There's a lot better country singers than her.
Okay, well, I don't have an opinion. I don't know anything about it. So,
all right.
I don't want to offend Beyonce people or country people. Hey, I am loyal to that side of the fence, let me tell you. I live in a town where they have both kinds of music, country and Western.
Angel over on X.
Angel on X.
I've been extra for the last year or so. Love the content. Gen X mom and dad are great.
Thank you.
I'm circa 1972.
Far out.
I would have loved to meet everyone in Vegas, but that's a little far from Illinois. Maybe next time.
Next time. Or we're going to do something maybe in the summer. We're having a big production up there with some other people in Reno, and it'll be in the summertime maybe, and then everybody can fly in. Big international airport. Lots of nice people up there, so we might do that. We'll let you know.
Rick's Clicks wants to know, how many people recognize you in public?
Not many. Zero. Nobody.
I think you're lying.
Why?
Because almost every time we go somewhere, somebody knows who you are.
Truthfully, every time we go someplace, Reno or Vegas, it doesn't, wherever we end up, we go to LA or something. Every trip we take, sometimes there'll be 4 or 5 people, sometimes just one person. But yeah, if I wear the black shirt and the blue Dodger hat, someone goes, "Hey man, you're that guy." And
exactly.
We went almost this last trip. We went all the way through the whole trip and nobody said a word until the half naked guy in the elevator said, "Hey, General."
I missed that one.
Yeah, the kid was there. He's like, Briggs goes, "Oh, you got to be kidding." Yeah, so we had a little picture session in the hallway in the elevator with him and his wife and some friends, and they were very polite and very happy to see us, and it was very nice to have those people take a minute out of their day.
Steve Plum on Facebook, is Briggs moving to Nevada?
It looks like Briggs will be moving with us to Dayton and then jumping to up north from there. I don't know how long, but he's going to get closer to where his end goal is. I think, he'll move with us for months up there. That looks like it'll be the case.
All right. Shadows grow longer. So when are you guys moving to the property?
Well, we're actually leaving Monday morning, Super Bowl Sunday, and then Monday.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Monday's not Super Bowl Sunday.
You see, this is when you just shut the fuck up and let me talk.
You know what?
No one asked you to go. I know what I'm saying.
Put it on. Be right back. We're stepping outside right now. Go now.
Trained
right
broadcast professional, okay? You stay in your goddamn lane. What I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the interruption.
Not my
what I was
department.
trying to let you guys know was that Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, and Monday we are driving back up to Dayton. We have an appointment Tuesday morning to look at some rental properties. We need to rent a home while we build on the vacant bare land. So we're taking it up there, take a look at some things, see if we can't lock something in and get a signature and a key where we can begin moving stuff. And I hope that answers your question. I do apologize for my wife and her interruption. It's very unbecoming of a woman of her age and stature to be acting so irresponsibly. Continue, please. Yeah, follow that, killer.
Brad Baker, 31 months on the short bus. General, did you get my email about the rarebit recipe from the 50s?
Yeah, I didn't open it yet. I saw the title, but I do have it, yes.
Mama X, I don't know how you get more beautiful and amazing with each live stream, but well done, ma'am.
For Christ's sake, really?
Thanks, Brad. You just made my whole night.
You guys are all laying it on really fucking thick. Really. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, now you're going to be nice to me.
I just said go ahead. I'm not being nice. I'm just saying go ahead.
BL.
BL.
Hey, General, how do you like your governor of California?
Yeah, he's not a good person. He's
That's saying it mildly.
Newsom is I've been through a lot of governors in my tenure here in the state of California, and Newsom he's slick. He's a used car salesman. He's in it for the fame and the notoriety. He's very selfish. He's not in it for the people. He doesn't fix homelessness. He just talks about it. He didn't build the high-speed rail, just talked about all the money's gone. Lets the cities turn to shit and then blames everybody else. He's not a good person. He's a bad person. You could put him anywhere. If he was a manager at McDonald's, he'd be a bad manager at McDonald's. You just can't change who the man is. Sorry, I've been around him a long time, so.
Matthew on Facebook. Hey, General, how many genders are there? Ooh.
Well, I've come to find out that there's like 700 genders because you can gender yourself anything, but there's only 2 sexes. There's male and there's female, but there's genders. I guess gender is different and you can label gender, but there's just sex. There's male and female and that's it. That's the science of it. And I got into an argument the other day. Someone says, you don't believe the science of global warming. I'm not getting into my beliefs on that. I have different beliefs than most of you. There's science has proven global warming. I said, well, science proves there's male and female, and you fuckers don't believe that either. So you're pretty funny how you pick and choose the science. So yeah, gender, if you're labeling it as gender, what is a gender? I guess you can have a million. But when you back up, there's male and female.
You know what makes me wonder about that is we don't have different genders or sexes of animals.
No, and when you go in for a gender transition surgery, you get the doctor says, I perform transition surgery, I perform gender surgeries, and would you like to be a male or a female? They don't have a list of 27. You don't fill out a form for gender surgery and there's 27 choices. It's just male or female, and that's it. So I don't know, but sex, there's male and female in the sex, and I'll leave gender alone because I'm learning from people smarter than me that gender is something that's like a description of the sexes, and you can describe it any way you want. So I'm falling back to male and female. That's it. All
right, Graham Gordon for $2. Are you going to run for mayor of Dayton?
Not a chance. You can't come in as an outsider, especially when you've lived in California. Hi, I'm from California. No, I'm not here to fuck up your town. Let me be mayor. No one would go for that. I'm done.
Joel over on TikTok wants to know, coming to Texas? To live or to visit?
No, well, we're not to live, but we actually, last summer, things got all messed up, but we had plans to visit Texas and Tennessee, and there was some other place, and then come home. We didn't get around to doing it. We were going to drive. We were going to drive a route and go see these places and get hotel rooms.
Texas may be in our future because our one daughter may be moving there, so we'll see.
Yeah. So
we got to get where we're going first.
Yeah, we got a lot to do first. Sorry, we can't get to you. You're going to have to get to us. All right.
Christopher Seavick, the general, the $2 hoe tonight.
Wow. Yeah, he's right.
There you go.
For those of you that see that $2 face floating in the jar, if someone on YouTube puts in $21, it'll blow that jar up. And then all the little blue, everything blue in the jar is Facebook. If you like or follow on Facebook, it fills the jar. The peaches, the diamonds, and the faces are from YouTube because that's all the Streamlab allows. But yeah, the face that's going in there, that's mine. I am the $2 whore tonight. Anytime you drop in $2 on YouTube, this guy going in.
Kim Campbell wants to know, General, what do you think about private security firm keeping Congress representatives out of the Department of Education?
Well, I don't know. What I gathered from that was that the administration was closing it down. It's like, okay, we're closing it. Maybe they were just closing it for the day. Do they not have the authority to close it for the day or for a week? Couldn't the federal government and Trump come in there and say, okay, we're closing this building for a week. We got to do stuff to it. We got to come in here. We're figuring some shit out, but it's going to be closed for a week.
I guess they could.
Couldn't you do that? And then just say, you're not coming in? I mean, I
thought he was dissolving it.
Well, right, but you have to close it down to begin to. Whoa, look at that! Who did that? Who put in $21 there? See what I'm talking about? See the jar fucking blew up.
Christopher Seavick, let's go nuclear.
Now anybody who puts in $2 on the YouTube side, you're going to see my lovely mug drop in there. Oh, here come the Facebook people again, filling it up with blue. Anyway. About the question is, it's all semantics. You know, it's like they lock the door, the other team comes up, let us in, bring the cameras and get me framed up, let us in. Okay. And the other team, no, you can't come in. We're doing stuff. I don't know. I think it was all that specific situation was show for both sides. And nobody's winning. You know, it's not like anybody winning the PR game. Oh. You know, they're just, if they're going to shut it down, they're going to shut it down. Now, if you ask me, do I think the Department of Education should be dissolved? I don't know if it should be 100% dissolved, but maybe 99%. I just think that the states should decide what goes on in their state. I think abortion, it was good to take it back to the states. People in New York have different values than people in Texas. They should go by the state. Department of Education, they should give it back to the states. The federal government doesn't need to be in control of this.
I agree.
I promise you, Kentucky knows their people. Colorado knows their people. Let the states decide where they're deficient in education and where they're strong. I think the states should have control.
All right, take a drink.
I also think in situations, the states should turn some of their control back over to the counties and let the counties do a little more. You know, I don't think that it should go upstream.
All right, me too. Sorry.
And you're yawning.
First yawn.
That's just my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert.
Dragon Slayer Jade on Rumble. Have you replenished your cake stash yet?
My what?
Cake stash.
Cake stash. I don't know what my cake stash is.
Was it off a stream or something?
I'm lost on that. I don't know.
I don't know.
She's going to have to refresh my memory or send me a cake, one of the two.
Graham Gordon, are you going to build an Olympic pool on the property? If you build it, they will come.
No.
No more pool.
No more pools. Those days are done.
Our pool is going, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. Well, I married a Southern California girl. She always had to be in the swimming pool. She ran around barefoot and naked all summer long, had to go to the beach, had to be in the swimming pool. All 8 kids wanted to swim. They come home and tear off their clothes and jump in the swimming pool when it was warm. All summer long, there was hundreds of kids here. I had a great time with it. Big water slide, deep pool, basketball in the pool. But the kids are gone.
Yeah.
And we're done with that right now. So
yeah, I agree. Justin Bennett, any plans on bringing back Gen X Talk flasks? I got my tax money and would like to buy one if you ever bring them back.
There's one up on the store. We're building the store. But it's kind of one you throw in your toolbox. It's a metal painted one.
Are you advocating for you to have a flask at work?
Yeah, if I had a job, yeah. So those will be out there in different colors. You can paint, they're painted colors in GXT. But the nice ones, the leather bound ones that we had before, I think the only way we can get those is you had to get them through us, not through the store website is all going to be done online through Shopify.
We don't have the vendor anymore. The guys, they're gone.
Well, there's other ones out there. We just got to go find them. I think we'd have to have them made and shipped to us, so they'd be small quantities. But yeah, I would very much like to have those high quality ones back. I think we could probably put 50 of them on our shelf in here, and Gen X Mom could mail those out. Those were special. Anybody who ended up with one of those, they're discontinued. They were special. So trying to, buddy, trying to. There's 2 yawns. That's good.
What the heck is going on?
Wow.
Top Knots Rule. General, did you find the link I sent to the phone for the mattress? We had a couple different links.
We have a few of those. Yeah, I did. I got it on the Gen X Talks phone. Thank you.
Chris Wilson on TikTok gave 5 lightning bolts. Thank you so very much from TikTok.
What do I look like? Thor? I ain't Thor.
Sweets. Philly or Kansas? I'm usually rooting for Chiefs, but I'm betting on Philly. Who do you think? Super Bowl. Tonight's the night. You got to give it out. Give it up.
I think the Eagles are going to win all the way down till the 4th quarter, and then Mahomes is going to do something and pull off a squeaker. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling on there.
Lots of people are voting for the Eagles this year.
Well, they're pulling for the Eagles. Yeah, a lot of people are. They're just done with this Mahomes Taylor Swift thing. It's over.
Yeah, Christopher Seavick, $21. That's the one that went nuclear. He did that one. That cake stash from Jade comment was about me and my 10-pound cakes in past. Disney Kid said.
I'm still lost. I must have been really drunk that night. I'm still lost a little bit, but all right, I'll play along. Cakes.
Chris Wilson on TikTok says, is there January points winner? Remember when you were doing points in January?
Not yet, but we did keep track. But things changed. The formats have all changed, so...
Dr. Shadowlight on Rumble, whatever happened to the Gen X cruise? I know some of the other Gen X creators are getting together. Any collaborations on the horizon? Well... I was searching into that, right? We were doing some research in it, and then we ended up moving. But there is a possibility after our move that we would do it. No collaboration.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
The Slim Sherry one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
She's got some stuff going on with them. They're all on the East Coast. That's why they seem to do more stuff together. There's 3 or 4 of them that are all together.
I understand, but...
Not that they even asked me, and Slim Sherry's my friend. She's got my cell phone number, and I've got hers. And she didn't even ask.
But
I'm not hurt. I'm not upset. I'm fine about it. I'm not even thinking about it. I don't even care. So, fuck it.
But I was talking about it because we have a Gen X YouTube Bottom of the Glass Nation person that's a travel agent that I have spoken to that knows that we're interested and would get us a deal and get us going. We just don't know if we do it, where we would do it.
We'd have to commit to it first that we could do it. Then we can make it an event. So she's right. You're queen, Gen X mom. She's gone a long way down that road.
What'd you just say? I'm what?
Their queen.
No. I'm what?
Gen X mom?
She's
their queen?
No.
Your queen?
I'm not wrong.
Oh, you want me to admit that you're the opposite of wrong?
Come on.
You're aligning yourself with the correct nature of the event.
Wow.
How's that?
Rude.
See, but guys are writing that down right now. Guys are writing that down where they can go, that's brilliant. When you don't want to tell your wife she's right, you say, honey, you have aligned yourself correctly with the event. Write that down. That one is for free. You're welcome, America and Denmark.
Brad Baker, $20 for the moving fund. General bought a 2005 Camry XLE V6 with 135,000 miles for $4,600. And money. Is that going to be a good car in your opinion?
Yeah, just keep doing the maintenance on it. That car will go 300,000 miles plus. It's going to outlive both of us. Just stay on the maintenance and treat it right. Drive it easy. She'll be fine. Okay,
Graham Gordon, who's going to win the Stanley Cup? Somebody said, not anybody from Canada.
What's a Stanley Cup? Is that one of those things you get from Starbucks? A Stanley Cup?
This is a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, it's a Stanley Cup.
It's Stanley.
Okay.
Right here. I'm winning it.
Okay, I guess everybody wins a Stanley Cup.
I'm just saying. Is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Dragon Slayer Jade on Rumble. Did you see Taz's message about the Shopify site?
No. No, I don't think I did if it was a reason one.
Okay.
We're still working on the Shopify site. It's up, but we just haven't released it because we're running into problems and little things, and we're trying to get all the glitches fixed and get all the products up before we release it. That's all.
Insurmountable Calicat, $5 at Mama X. So where are your lovely chickens going during the move? Not sure yet. I have some feelers out for people to take them while we move because we can't take them to the rental property. So I will keep you updated on that.
They're staying in California. They're never coming to Nevada.
Rude.
We're going to start over.
Rude. Wait till he has to pay egg prices, which he's never paid in God knows how long.
We got a lot of eggs.
Are you going to pay $8 a dozen for eggs?
No, I'm going to get new chickens.
When?
I don't know. When we get up there.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe we'll just take the property as is and we'll throw feed out there and let them free range.
Okay. Johnny O on Facebook, what was the answer to the 9 words?
Oh, it was I'm here from the government. I'm here from the government. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. That was the 9 words.
Wow.
Because we used contractions. Otherwise, it would have been 10 words. That's what threw me off.
All right. Well, we're buffering a little bit again. It was clean. It was good, but
I'm getting rid of you on the screen. You're not on the screen anymore.
Fine.
So something I was going to tell you guys, not 70s, 90s, redneck stuff. There was a few redneck things that I wanted to clear up with you guys before we got on there. Good and bad. This one's from Oklahoma, so all of you from Oklahoma. This was a redneck thing from Oklahoma where the guy is out there fishing and he's on his little rubber dinghy raft going down the water, and he put a beer keg. He tied a keg into the inner tube. Now, that's smart. Look at the tap on that. He tapped the keg and put it in there, keeps it cold, and floats along with him. I'm going to say thumbs up for rednecks in Oklahoma. Now, I'm not trying to make fun of Florida. I'm not trying to pick on Florida. Okay, this isn't me doing this. But this guy from Florida is out there fishing, and he tattooed on his leg the measurement so he can measure the fish. Real quick, he just goes like that, and he measures the fish on his leg. Only in Florida would you ever see something like that. He tattooed the ruler on his leg. So Oklahoma redneck up, Florida redneck. I'm going to have to go down on that one. Now, someone said this was like this was a hillbilly thing in New York City or L.A. downtown. I got to tell you, I don't know if this is a redneck thing or a hillbilly thing, but it's definitely a college thing. This is something a college person would do. If your shower head broke and you need needed to do something, yeah, you would tape on there a dew bottle and poke holes in the end of it, guaranteed. This is another one. You say redneck and hillbilly. I'm saying college, because if you have a party and someone fucks up one of your cushions, and you can put a chair in there and still use the couch, man. You can still put your arm on the armrest. That's not a redneck hillbilly thing. That's a college thing. I'm going to give thumbs up to the Mountain Dew shower head. I'm going to give a thumbs up to the chair and the couch thing. Just letting you guys know. There's another one in here, and this one's from Texas. Now, back in the day, let me explain something to you. Back in the day, you actually clicked knobs to do things. Do you not understand what that means? Like if you pushed for your window to roll down, your switch was actually that's what it did. If you actually turned a knob, you were turning a connection for speed for a fan, or you were moving things. They back in the day, a long time ago in the 70s and 80s, when you physically slid a lever, you were moving a cable. It was mechanical things moving parts. Now everything's a request. You guys don't know that. It's a request. You push a button for your window to go down. It just sends a signal to a computer and says, hey, the dude driving wants his window to go down. And the computer goes, all right, I'll make the window go down. And the computer sends a signal to the motor that is attached to the window, and the window comes down. Whenever you push a button in your vehicle, you're requesting. Even push starts. You push start. You're asking, can my engine start? Can my engine start, please? Can my engine? You're asking. The computer goes, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're pushing the button. I'll start the engine. Everything's a request. Everything. This is back in the day, and this one's from Hillbilly Redneck in Texas, back when it was physically possible to move things, and it gets damn hot in Texas. This dude comes up and puts a big old screw to the center of that so he can turn where his stuff is going. He's going to AC, going to panel, going to face, going to floor. He changes the direction of his airflow because he put a fucking knob on it. Texas, get the redneck hillbilly Texas. We're going to get a little thumbs up on that. Here's another one for you, and I saved the best for last. Redneck hillbilly in Tennessee. And please pay attention to this picture. This is a dude. The flood waters came up and up and up. They're halfway through his barn. They're halfway through his house, but they didn't quite go over the lip of his doughboy pool. And this dude is sitting in clean water, drinking a beer, and he's fishing. Because look at all the water going around him, man. There are fish everywhere now. He's fishing from inside his doughboy pool with a beer, and he's got nothing but clean water.
And he's smiling.
I'm telling you right now, the redneck hillbilly from Tennessee stuff, thumbs way, way, way up. And that's how I feel about
He's
that.
having a good old time there.
All right. So where are we at? You got anything else between the sheets? Any more questions?
Let me go check. Kel Riken, are you packing up the tough shed and transporting it to the new place?
Undecided. I'm gonna offer to sell it. If someone wants to buy the studio with it, we'll sell it with it. Otherwise, I don't know what we're doing just yet. We tried to get Lionheart out here. We're going to fly Lionheart out here, pay all expense paid weekend. You know, he was going to have Swedish massages from the topless Swedish ski team, but he wouldn't come out. He wouldn't even return the call, so we moved on from there. He really missed out more than he knows on that one. But anyway.
All right. Nope, we are clean right now.
The light is green. The trap is clean.
It is.
Now, see, I didn't find this show as interesting because the questions weren't that insightful. They weren't deep. They didn't say, well, you know, what did you do in high school? Have you ever been arrested? Tell us a story about, you know, when your house burned down, and you know, tell us something you did wrong and got caught by your parents. I mean, there's some stuff they could ask.
Kevin Grimes says, General, I had a 77 Torino station wagon that I had to wire in a toggle switch on the blower.
Yeah. That's a real mechanical thing. You're flipping a switch and making electrical pieces move inside the switch. That's real Gen X thinking. And they call it redneck hillbilly right now, but I don't care what they call it. Some of those things are ingenious.
And John Morgan vice grips in to turn some of the knobs.
Yep, you had to.
Good
so
times.
I'm just saying, you and the staff said, you know, just do it like a podcast where you guys just talk. And
it sounded fine to me.
Don't plan anything. And I think I had to come in here and save it with some redneck hillbilly humor. Thank God for rednecks, because I have to come in here and save the situation sometimes. I'm not saying every night is going to be call in and listen to songs and commercials and stuff. I'm not saying that. I don't mind these, but I'm just saying when you and the staff go, oh, it'll be fine. We'll get you a bunch of questions. We'll fill the sheets with stuff. And here we stand scrambling for stuff to talk about. Thankfully, you guys have a talented and gifted, trained broadcast professional host. And I was here for you. I had to turn this up to 9 so the ladies out there would be distracted. If they're looking at this, they're not paying attention to how shitty the show's going. I don't always have to turn this up to 9, but tonight I did. Anything else?
Jane over on Facebook says, are you guys selling your house? Yes,
we will list it soon. Within the next 2 or 3 weeks, the house will be on the market, yes.
All right. Well, that is it.
Well, that's it for a Saturday night. We got some stuff we got to get going and doing, and we got a lot of work tomorrow around here, and then we will see you guys. I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of thinking we're going to do a world show sometime on Monday. If you guys are part of Patreon, you'll get the email. Otherwise, I don't have a way to tell you. I have no way of just saying, hey, by the way, we're going live. If you're on Patreon, about 30 minutes before the show, we're going to let you know. Also, all the people, thank you guys for all the people that wrote in all the different forums about the World Show. Thank you for doing that. We loved the hearing that you guys enjoyed the World Show being back. The World Show is about, it's politics, and it's we don't do a lot on TikTok, so we don't get banned. But it's a lot of politics and things that are going on in the news in America. And when things are going on around the world, I call you guys. Some of you are in Germany. Some of you are in Southeast Asia. And I ask you what's going on. And you guys are on the ground there. You guys walk out your front door and see it every day. I'd rather trust what you guys are saying than what I see on the news. So you guys just tell me what's going on. Just the same way I'll tell you. So the World Show, and we're also going to, everyone's asking to broadcast that on KGXT radio. When we do the World Summit, they're asking that it be simulcast on the radio. So, yeah, kgxtradio.com, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Josh Maddox is playing Gen X cool music. It's for free. You can go listen to it without commercials. It's a lot of fun, and it's pretty entertaining, too. All right. Is there anything else we're talking about? Is that it?
That's it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You can't have good shows without bad ones, so you're going to need both, mediocre in between. Thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in from around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
2 things in life. Number 1, wherever you go, well, there you are. And number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out, baby.
Bye.